Hey everybody, it's Joey, Valley TCG. I'm back. I'm back for another video. So I've been traveling for work like I do again this week, so a little bit delayed on this video, but I wanted to go through another video where we go over some of the bulk that you may have and that it's probably time to sell. Now, before I do that, please like, comment, subscribe. Really do appreciate everybody's support and really nice comments. Thank you. So let's just start with this one because this one it's probably something that if you haven't sold already, definitely do it as soon as possible. If you can just see the acceleration in price, right? This has always been kind of a more expensive rare card, this OP01 Sanji card, but it's starting to rotate back. And the reason for that is because we do have OP09 coming out in about a week or so. So this is really the time for you to, let's say, get rid of some of the cards that you don't need. And this is one, right? I'm not sure, I haven't seen which deck this goes into, but $4 for a card, and there's really, I mean, not that much inventory here. Actually, there's a lot of inventory, but um, there's still a lot of competition, only at $2.95. So that's a pretty good exit price. Look like this got as high a couple weeks ago for $5, but still a good opportunity to get this out of your bulk and sell it. The next one, this one has been pricey forever. It did drop a little bit, Flambe from EBO1, and this is just a function of the rarity of EBO1. Look, this as a rare, this hit over $7, and it's starting to climb its way up. If you haven't sold this already because you've been waiting on a kind of a blip, this is probably the time to get rid of it. There hasn't been any rumors of a EBO1 reprint or any of the cards to be reprinted, but EBO2 is about to be announced, and there's a chance that a lot of these cards could go to that one, or maybe, Premium Booster 02 will have some of these in there as well. Now, this card is also pretty surprising to me. I don't know, you guys might have a lot of these as you've opened OP01. I haven't really opened that many OP01. I found one in my bulk, but if you just look at that price acceleration, just forever at 30 cents, right? 30 cents, that's a throwaway price. That's please take it off my hands type of price. And it's right now going for over $4 a pop, $4.40 a pop. Definitely, if you're not looking to play red, get this out of your bulk. It's time to sell. Finger Pistol, EBO1, same thing. I'm pretty surprised, right? Like this is $1 usually, and it's jumped to over $3. I got rid of a few of mine that I found in my bulk, and they sold pretty quickly for really about this price, maybe $3. So yeah, I mean, I think this is a pretty obvious one to sell. And then this one, this is surprising to me. OPO6 is a very recent set. And for, first of all, these swings in price. And then also, I mean, most rare should be like $1. Um, this is kind of hung in there, or below $1, I should say. And this is hung in there at $1 for quite some time. And now it's finally starting to make its move to go above $2. I think anything over $2 it's a good exit point for rares, especially for larger mass printed sets like OPO6, right? I mean, I think you can still get a booster box for $120. Let's actually just take a look real quick. Yeah, 100 and $112, $113, right? So um, that makes rares at that price of $2.50 very, very uncommon. So moving on, another one that's surprising to me, Bad Manners Kick Horse. This is from OPO4. I mean, just look at that, right? It goes from $1 and it was floating over 250 at one point. Now back down to a couple bucks. Still very reasonable price wise to exit at. Gravity Blade, Raging Tiger, also an OPO6 card, also massively printed, now $2 a card, same sentiments. This one, I thought I had a bunch of them. I looked through my bulk, I couldn't find that many. In fact, I couldn't find a single one. But yeah, this is just your kind of down the fairway rare card. Now, almost starting to make its move up. A number sold at $2, or I guess, yeah, close to $2. 91 items sold. That's just this week. So I'm pretty surprised. You are seeing more inventory coming online, so maybe this price will go down, but take the opportunity to get out while you can. EBO1, again, just such an underprinted set. Now rares are starting to go to about $2. So pretty interesting. Obviously some yellow decks are starting to, I mean, the yellow decks have always been pretty good. It looks like there's one that at least uses this card that's coming into the rotation. And then Mancheri, this is just an alternate art. This is not a rare, obviously. This is a rare alternate art. The rare itself is not worth anything, but it looks like Mancheri could be used in Blackbeard, which is very, very good in OPO9 meta. And so you're seeing this card jump from, low to mid single dollars to, $15. Not the best, but, it's better than nothing. And OPO5 was massively printed. They've done multiple waves of OPO5. They knew it was an anniversary set, so there's going to be a lot of demand for it. They didn't print enough at release, but they printed a just over the top amount later on. So $15 for an alternate rare, it's not bad at all. And then I want to talk about some of the premium boosters. So premium booster cards just broadly have been going up. So I've talked about a few cards last time in my last video about some of the gold cards. Now the gold cards, you can kind of understand those gold cards. There's 2 in a case of 10. And a case right now, it's like $1,500. But some of these alternate arts are also starting to make moves. I'm just gonna go over 3 here, but it's more than just these 3. It's a lot more than these just 3. So first of all, Kozuki Hyuri, she was pretty in demand when 06 came out, I believe. She's faded, but Lana Wano might see a return in usage. And then if you just see this acceleration of price, I mean, going from, just a steady burn upward, right? I think that's a very, very healthy move. Does imply that this is not just, somebody buying this out for whatever reason to try to pump the price of a card. Of course, there is manipulation in illiquid assets such as trading cards, but this doesn't feel that way. This looks like there's definitely some healthy demand for this card. Trafalgar Law from ST10, but this is the alternate art version from Premium Booster 01. Also very much a initial jump and then just continue demand. Only a few items sold at a time, but still, I think this is very, very reasonable. The the lowest Gold Star seller is selling for $53 for this card. I think that's phenomenal. And then Ryuma, not just this one, but the regular alternate art from OP06, that's also starting to make moves. Yeah, I wonder if, again, Land of Wano, maybe that's the one that's pushing this higher. Um, we'll see. Now, that's all the cards I wanted to go over. And you might just have the question, right, of saying, hey, Joey, like, thanks for all this info. Why don't I just keep all these cards in my inventory? Maybe they'll go up more. And I would say it's possible that certain cards will go up more, but on average, the best time to sell to go through your bulk is during times like this, right? When you're going through a meta rotation, you're getting, first of all, into a set like 09 where you're having a lot of meta shifts there, or at least more support cards for certain sub or underutilized leaders. And then you have releases on the back end for OP010 where people are just speculating. We don't know. We don't know if Land of Wano is going to be good. It's possible. It's possible Ryuma could get a lot more usage. And in fact, this seems like a just perfectly good card if the leader ends up being a decent leader, right? If the meta comes together to support green instead of, blue or black being just overbearing and dominant, right? So that could all happen, and that could just kill, whatever meta you think could happen with these card releases. So my personal opinion is just take this opportunity to exit some of these cards, make a few dollars back. I mean, if you were selling this card back here for $5, over $5 a pop, good job. Like you've been on it. Like that is really, really impressive. I was not, you know, didn't I started looking at this today. But I mean, that said, I mean, prices haven't gone down all that much, right? Prices have jumped, but they haven't really come back down all that much. So there's still a lot of demand for a potential rotation of cards into the meta. And just take this, I mean, I have like 11 of these suckers, right? 11 of these suckers, if they go back to, you know, 20, 30 cents, 22 bucks just went to $2, right? That's like at least, a Chipotle run for me and my partner, right? Like that's a good return for me. I mean, that's some good eating. So definitely take this opportunity. Think about what you want to play, and then go ahead and sell some of the cards that you don't think you're going to use. Um, and I think a lot of the decks in this next rotation, and probably even more so with O10 coming online, they're going to be pretty cheap decks. You don't have to have the most expensive deck to pound your opponent to a pulp. In fact, I think I derive more pleasure from just having the thriftiest deck and still crushing my opponent than really almost anything in this game. Of course, I do want to win tournaments and all that, but that's just my own personal opinion. Um, there's just something fun in that. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think of these cards that I'm showing you guys. If you guys think that I should be keeping a bunch of them. I'd love to just hear your opinion on how you guys also think about the meta going forward, how that's going to shift as we get into 09 and then also 010. I shouldn't say 010, OP10, right? So thank you guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys next time.